Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprints. We're going to be pushing on to day 44 here. Our new goals are keep the scepter. We need to get blue rooms on the 8th rank. We also need to put we need to get the monk blessing again, if at all possible. So, monk blessing is going to be nice. Blue memos on the 8th rank is going to be nice. And we kept a silver key and a prism key and a key card. With that, and our scepter is still set to blue, so we're still likely to get more blue rooms than anything. Yeah, I kind of like how you guys communicate with each other. It's fun for me too, because I can't always focus on what everybody's saying. So it's kind of nice to look over and see you guys like talking within each other, and then I can jump into the conversation. I don't really like it when streamers just like talk directly to their audience 100% of the time. I'm like, you could talk about the game too. Okay, so we did get a shrine. I didn't bring my money over here though, so that was kind of silly of me. Let's take the shrine. Let's get our money. You really enjoy all the random ass conversations you've had here? We do get some pretty interesting ones that pop off. Okay, now let's grab our money and be smart about this. Alright, let's go back to the shrine. Actually, as I say this, I'm like, do we really want Blessing of the Monk right now? Because it's going to limit us to having blue rooms exclusively. Maybe we don't want Blessing of the Monk for 7 days in a row. Why don't we donate the 13 coins that someone told me? I think someone said 13 coins gives you Blessing of the Monk. Maybe it's 13 or 14. Let me pull up my chart here. So that way, whenever we do this, I can at least write it down. 77 was monk for 7 days. Your material? I do, I'm getting my degree in cybersecurity. Well, I guess like information technology with a focus in cybersecurity? I'm not really sure. I kind of just attend school. I've been in the workforce for over a decade in that field already. I just never had a degree, but now I decided to get one. Let's do 14 coins. What does 14 coins grant me? Blessing of the Monk for 3 days. Okay. 14 coins equals monk for... That's not 3 days. That's 3 days. Okay. There we go. Blessing of the Monk for 3 days. Pretty solid. It allows us to play around other things as well. Now, we only have 60 steps today, so I'm thinking we should go ahead and start our run down here at the beginning of the house. I don't think we need to start from the foundation today. Monk is such a fun word. It is kind of fun. I do enjoy it. Let's see what all we can get to. Okay, so we did get a coat check already. And we've already taken our workshop up here. Let's go back to our blue room memos. We haven't done the workshop yet. Okay, I need to start making a list, or someone needs to help me remember to do things like that. We did put the antechamber outside, yeah. 13 and 14 are probably the same. That would make sense. Let's go ahead and just take our workshop now. I want to get a security room before we go up there. That's kind of what I'm pushing for. Do you think there's a special blue note if you successfully drafted on the 8th rank? Draft what on the 8th rank, specifically? I will take a breakfast nook for keys. Well, welcome back, Zittings. I'm glad you got all caught up and get to join us again for the live streams. Oh, the foundation. Ooh, that's a good point. It is a blue room. It should have a memo up there. I mean, it only makes sense. I will take a commissary here. Yeah, that makes sense for the foundation being up there. Okay, what have we got? We've got a metal detector, a sleeping mask, a shovel, and a salt shaker. Now, I think we might go make our detector shovel right now. It's not a bad spot for it. We've already gotten the din up there. Let's just take our din here. I really do want to get a security room first, so we can try to get as many security doors as possible once we get up there. So security room is kind of what I'm trying to hunt down here. Foundation can be kind of buggy. I don't know if you can move the foundation with... Okay, well, these are interesting. Alright, so... The morning room, pretty good, but the observatory starts us working towards more stars, which we do need to get there, so let's start working towards more stars, just because. It's a good thing we need to go for. Diamondus Major, that's an extra 5 diamonds, and then the Inkwell. We have 61 stars. It would be nice. Yeah, I still have not put the foundation outside. Alright, well, we've blocked off this side of the house, so let's go back out through our workshop. We could make the detector shovel, or we could try to get a lever and make the jackhammer. What happens once you draft over 100 stars? I genuinely don't know, but it seems like that's a very big part of the story, is getting to that spiral, which is 100 stars. I guess I'm probably not going to wait around for the lever. I think I'll just take my detector shovel now. Yeah, we do know that it gets us a new constellation. We've at least got that part down. Let's take our detector shovel. And let's get a move on with our journey. A security room is just really all I'm looking for. I'll take a break room here. Hey, we got our hallways back. I see a coin waiting for me, and now it's time to do some billiard room puzzle math. 18 is 18. What the fuck is this? What is this? What is this little sliver? Don't tell me that's 1/3 of 9, so the answer's 3. Oh my god. Wait. So now it's gonna be... Okay, hold on. If that's 1/3 of 1, that's gonna be 0.33 times 9? Do we round it? I don't understand. Maybe maybe this is still just 1. And it's 1 times 9. It's not the case. Okay. So it's gonna be 3. Okay, so this is gonna be 0.33 times 9 is... That's almost 3, right? It'd be... Do I actually have to do a fraction? I can't just do it in decimal? Is this actually going to be fractions? So that's going to be 1/3 times 9? That would make it 3. This... God damn it. What is this game doing to me? Okay, 20 minus... What's 1/3 of 20? I'm gonna work in decimals and round. 6.66. Or it's 6.6 repeating. So that would be 20 minus 6.66, which is like 13.3. You have 13.3, and then you have minus 3.3, so it would be 10. I'm gonna continue to do them in decimals, and then continue to round because I think it's a little more fun. Um, yeah, I was about to say I'm sure somebody's immediately gonna say like just do the fractions, but I'm like I don't know. I can do the decimals and round better. I'm sorry, KPS. Oh, that's funny. Well, we've done our math. That I was not expecting to see that. That's pretty funny. It came out of nowhere. Oh, extra coins. Okay. Bedroom, corridor, quest bedroom. Let's take a bedroom here. Or we can actually go in here and not lose any steps. Just minus both minuses, it's easier. That's true. As long as we don't have the square root step or anything like that in the middle, we don't have to worry about it. Now, I would... You know what? I will buy a foyer right here. Because if we get a great hall, that would be swell. I guess I should have walked in there to see. Probably would have been a smart thing to do. Okay, the boudoir for extra dice. The office. They are less accurate, but so far on that puzzle, every single decimal just allowed me to round up because they were so close. Like, my answer would have been like, what? 2.97, and the correct answer was 3. So as long as I know that my decimals are always going to have to be rounded, then it's technically not that bad. Closed exhibit. I'd kind of rather save this for another time. We do have 3 keys. Maybe you could use the shovel on the pointing down finger. Oh, well, we have tried that before in the foyer, but it just doesn't do anything. I don't want to waste my closed exhibit, so we'll do the corridor here. The game is... Okay, well, we have officially locked ourselves out unless we redraw. I guess we're going to go to the foundation at this point. We've also tried in the bedroom as well, Dido. I'm going to take my coat check, and then I think we're going to go to the foundation. The shelter cannot protect against the exhibit because the red room's effect is that the doors are security doors. I'll take my coat check here. Retrieve item. I'll take the paper crown. I do have the key card. Thank goodness. A Deadpool game teased a Silksong trailer before showing his trailer to hype itself up. That's kind of funny. Yes, we do have a key card, though. So technically, we've blocked out the house, but at least we get to go play from the foundation. So, I'll go back, Dido, but you said in here, use the shovel on the hand pointing down? There's nowhere to... I think we've tried it before, but, like, the foyer also has, like, the hands pointing there. There's nowhere to dig. Usually the item spawns on top of this, too, so... Yeah, I guess we are in a strange house today, but that's because the scepter is set to blue, so it's going to force us to draft all these funky rooms first. But let's head back outside. Let's go down to the basement. Oh, you're right, Ziddings. I did consider that. I'll pull it up. I know what you're talking about, and most people aren't going to be able to see it. But when we looked at the town of Reddington in the book, there are red flags marked on certain buildings, and it makes me wonder... They're not just red marks, though. Like, I know it's really hard for you guys to probably see this, but, like, this is a flag, that's a flag, that's a flag. And then these are, like, 2 little red lines. But we could go back and look at our Reddington note card and see if that actually provides a number of value. Because we did look at it with a magnifying glass. I didn't take a screenshot of those, though. But the first thing that popped in my head when we saw that was I was like, I wonder if this is going to be cool to like go back and look at. I wanted to do it off stream, but then I was like, well, that's no fun because the whole point is like solving puzzles with you guys. So I stopped myself from looking at it in the stream. I figured that wouldn't be as fun for everybody. Or looking at it off stream. Yeah, I did. Well, that's what I was going to do, was consider going back and watching the VOD, and then I was like, I wonder if you can get crushed. Ugh, okay, guess not. I tried. Alrighty, we're back into the interworkings of the house. What can we do here? We can do any of these doors, really. Oh yeah, if we get the magnifying glass today, we could always go back for it. That's a good point. The rotunda. It's a good spot for the rotunda. It's an okay spot for these rooms, but I think we should just take a rotunda here. It gives us every direction we need, unfortunately. The previous version of the game pushed Simon down through the floor, soft locking the day. Oh, yikes. Yeah, I would prefer to avoid doing that. Hey, a treasure trove! Now, I want to take the treasure trove, but there's no reason to. We should just take the garage and get the extra keys. Because we may have a key card, but we have no security room, and we only have 3 keys. So I'm going to take the garage. I do love the trove as well. It's really fun. And we got ourselves no item, unfortunately. Now, rank 8, we got to see what we can get up there. So, why don't we try to dilute some other rooms down here and just get rid of them? Hey, our spare veranda. Not very good. Actually, none of these are very good. Oh yeah, the keys, Wally? Is that what you're talking about? Just thought about how obnoxious it will be to search the Hall of Mirrors for the blue note. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a pain. These all kind of suck here. I wish I could get something... Honestly, the drawing room's not bad. I'll take a drawing room here. Yeah, we've already done the dining room. I just wanted to get it in a better spot because it felt like a waste there. There they are. There's my coins. Alright, what have we got going this way? Okay, another morning room's not bad. I do like my consecutive get gems every day room. Someone made a troll fake spoiler about fueling the car to spread for messing with new players. Yeah, we have been dealing with that for a long time now. A couple months ago I was playing and someone was like, I can't wait till he puts gas in the car. It's gonna be so cool when he puts gas in the car. And I'm like, I know I'm not gonna be putting gas in the car. Like that doesn't line up with how the game seems to play at all. So I did find it funny, but I'm like, I don't think I'm like, people just kept saying it randomly every now and then. Someone would be like, hey, isn't it? They would never tell me either. That's also how I knew it was fake. No one would be like, yo, Bragg, you gotta try to put gas in the car. They would always just say, they would be like the middle of a conversation. Someone would randomly just type in chat and be like, I bet it's gonna be cool when he figures out how to put gas in the car. I should drive to the beach house with the fueled car. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. The gems are in the black box. The gems are not in this box. And the statements on the other 2 boxes are true. Okay, let's see. Did we solve this one yet? The statement on the other 2 boxes are true. if that means you have to be false. Because if you were true, then all three of you would be true, and that's not possible. So you're a liar box. The statements on the other two boxes are true. That makes you the liar box, which means the gems are not in this box, and the gems are in the black box. Could be true or false. Am I understanding this correctly? I'm gonna work with you guys on this one because I've had a bad string of luck with these lately. I kind of just I brain dumped them all. So we do know for a fact that, see, this is, and I'll show you my line of reasoning for this one, right? The statements on the other two boxes are true. That's not possible. So this has to be a false box. If this box is a false, that means that one more has to be false. So one of these is lying and one of these is telling the truth. It can't be true because then all three would be true. So this one is a lie, and then one of these is telling the truth. So the gems are not in this box. That could be true, or it could be false. And this is the gems are in the black box. That could also be true or false. So I don't understand I don't understand how if I look at these two boxes and I know one's true and one's false, how am I supposed to determine the answer? I feel like I'm misunderstanding what they're trying to say here. But then let me put it this way. Let me go base it off of where the gems are, because if I go based off of the words, it doesn't make sense. It's not solvable. So let's do this. If the gems are in the black box, then you become true. Oh, I see. Okay, so they have to be in blue. All right, that's how we can do it. I forgot the aspect of the puzzle of reminding myself that the gems exist, and they are a physical part of the puzzle. So the gems are not in this box. Okay, so liar box. If this box is telling the truth, then the gems would have to be in here, which means that this box is telling a lie. So that's how that works. So the gems should be in the blue box. Okay, I figured it out. There we go. Yeah, so, okay, so quick rundown, if I remember correctly how to say this. If this box was true, all three boxes would be true, which is not possible. So that means this box is false. One of these is true, one of these is false. If you go just based on the words alone, it's impossible to know which one is which. If you go based off the fact that the gems exist as part of the puzzle, then this box has to be a lie, because that would make this box true. If this box is false, then this one would be true, and it would tell you that the gems are in the black box, but it would be lying, so then they would all three be false. I'm probably doing a rough job of explaining that, but I needed that one for myself, mostly. But it worked. It worked. I understand now. I will take a great haul here, as much as I don't like it. Well, will I? Yes, I will take a great haul here. Well, hello, Kamakiku. Welcome back. Dude, you got your yellow star. That looks pretty cool. It's like a goldish color. Looks fancy. It's weird to see this room. See the foundation from this room? There's 2 more keys. Yeah, if blue was the true box, then white would also be true, which isn't possible. Okay, that's everything from here. You're now a shining golden god. It does look pretty good. It looks, I like it. I think it looks nice. I'll take the spare veranda here. Have to study for the fictional bar exam. Okay, this is pretty cool. I love the inside of the house having the veranda painted on. That's really funny to me. This is a cool little room. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm glad we set this up. Alright, let's see. Shall we use a prism key here? Let's use a prism key here. Get another green room. The terrace, the patio, and the courtyard. I will take a courtyard here. Oh shit, 20 gifted memberships from Kamakiku. Okay, hold on. Golden God boy. Or man, person, I don't know. I said Golden God boy, and then I was like, that sounds like backwards. Oh, we got the broken lever. Okay, in a minute here, I'm gonna wait for all of these to tick through, and then I'm gonna see who gets one. I need to see who gets one. Alright, we'll give it just a moment before I head over to it. I'm not gonna take the dining room here. We'll take the East Wing Hall. Stella, you did not get one, I'm sorry. I can see it there. Oh shit, it's a security room. I mean, we got 11 keys now, but we might as well take it. Alright, hold on. Let me come in here. Let me change these, and then we'll read through and see who all got their gifted memberships. Confirm that you are a boy, man, guy, person, individual. That can be your official title. Okay, let's also log into the network. Swanson G. Remote terminal access. View active terminals. Let's get a laboratory experiment going. Natasha, I will let you know in just a second. Enter. Experiment setup. Give me something with stars, please. Ugh, I don't like any of these. Add 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance each time you bypass a security door. You know what it's time for? It's time to change our experiments. I'm curious. What happens if I go to packet management and I create a custom packet right now? Alright, you know what? Let's do this real quick. That's fair, that's fair. But hey, thank you for the 30 gifted memberships. That's cool as hell. And then it's like a fun lottery to see who's gonna get them. Maxim, if you're asking why Kamakiku likes to celebrate, it's because he just does. And I think it's really cool. It's really fun for me too, especially when I see people who are active get it. We need to change our experimental triggers. It's just a good feeling Friday. Okay. How about unlock and bypass security doors? That's important. When you draft a hallway from another hallway. Trash from digging. A tomorrow room. An upgraded floor plan. Every room you draft in the next 40 seconds could be a fun one. Fireplace is another one. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If YouTube let you gift to chat specifically, I'd make sure everyone but Alexis got one. Oh, that's so twisted, but really funny at the same time. Yeah, every room within the next 40 seconds isn't that great. I'm thinking maybe each time we access a different terminal today. Or pulling a different antechamber lever. No, that doesn't happen very often. We could do the next 10 times you view your map, lose 10 steps, and then do it. Because if we manage to get a nursery, we could do something really cool with that. Because you got to think now, our experiments are trying to get as many stars as possible. I think we take these. These seem, based off of how I'm going to play and pick, these seem like the best ones for me. Hello, that guy. Welcome to the stream. We were just talking about you earlier. You like the map one more than the 4 terminals? 3 if we don't draft shelter? Yeah, that's true. Alright, so let's see. Draft a shop room, pretty easy. We can set our king to gold and get good triggers on that. Each time you unlock a security door, easiest one. We're doing great on that one. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, trash while digging, we almost always have a shovel. Excuse me. Each room with a fireplace is a good one. Draft an upgraded floor plan and pull different, or next 10 times. Yeah, these look good. Now, effects. We want to do gain a star. Spread dirt on the driveway. Could be a fun one. We don't need to add letters to the mailroom. We're done with that one. Unseal one of the doors of the antechamber is good. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance is also a good one. Permanently increase lockpicking skill, I guess. Let's see. Why are there so many options? When we unlocked the grotto outside, we unlocked the ability to download new experiments. That's why. We're building our own package right now. Oh, you know what? That's a good one. Why don't we take a letter will be delivered to the mailroom? Because if we've already capped it out, it's not going to show up again. Now, I will tell you, if you drain the reservoir all the way, it turns around and it changes the experiment to... Or the satellite, not the grotto, that's right. It changes the experiment to raise the reservoir by 1. So we can't take that one. But I do like that. Add a letter to the mailroom is pretty nice, because we could dilute the pool with something that we can't even get. Yeah, I'm going to take the boxes as well, remove a crate from the tunnel, and we'll see what happens. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so I need 1 more. Probably gain 1 key for every 30 steps you have. That could be good. We very rarely take a pantry. Well, lockpicking still shows up, even though... I don't know if we have it capped out yet. Set your dice to 2 is pretty good, too. I think that could be a good last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think these are okay. I think we'll finalize these. Now, if we do an experiment setup, do you think it's changed? Okay, they haven't changed yet. No, the thing is the reservoir, if you get the reservoir and it lowers it, and you keep lowering it indefinitely, it turns back into raise the reservoir. Well, it might be, but I'm just going to stick with these for now. Let's do this and let's do allowance. Is there any reason we would want anything else today? Not really. Just permanently add to our allowance. Start the experiment. Hello, Pablo. Lockpick has a certain percentage and won't go past that no matter what. Well, we could always try it one more time as well, just to see. It is kind of fun when it says lockpicking skill has gone up, even if it hasn't. Makes me feel like we're accomplishing things. Now, we do have our core yard. We've dug up everything, and we've gone back down. So now it's time to go up at this point. What do we want to do? Placebo lockpicking, honestly. The gain 1 random item is nice. Yeah, but it is at the cost of setting your keys to 0, which is kind of unfortunate. I will take the East Wing Hall. I would like to see some security doors. Okay, I'm okay with this. I think a pool would be pretty good here. Hey, Jesse. Everyone is having a great day. So far. Everyone said that. You're hearing a little feedback? Hold on, let me just unplug my headset real quick. Let's go ahead and redraw here. Well, no, we wouldn't mind taking the sauna on the 8th rank. That's the whole point of these runs right now, is to get more chances at getting to the 8th rank. 39 steps? Laboratory. Nurse's station, quest bedroom. Yeah, I am going to set King of my banners to blue as soon as we get up here. I don't think we're going to the antechamber today. 2 allowance isn't really that important. The laboratory allows us to get into another computer, but that's not really important either, so I guess we'll just take, like, our nurse's station here. In case we decide we want to do anything with it. It is extra steps as well. I didn't forget we had the sleeping mask. That was part of it. Alright, let's go ahead and pop open these chests. Alright, a silver key. A gallery would be cool. Alright, let's go ahead and take something here. A casino. That could be fun. We could throw away the rest of our money on a casino. Why not? The blue note in the pool? Ah, that's a good point. It probably would be in the water, now that you mention it. I think I'm gonna take the casino here, just because. I mean, we have plenty of access from the other side of the house. Let's take the casino, but should we try to get to 100 coins? Since we have the lever? We could play this and try to get up to 100 and then gamble 100. Let's do it. It'd be funny if the Hall of Mirror gave 2 blue notes. That would be pretty interesting. Always a great day when there's a brag stream. Well, now that we've got a lot more people here, this is my good moment to remind you all that there will be no streams for the next 4 days. Just a heads up. Okay. Let's gamble. We love gambling. Ooh. I mean, like, do we risk it for anything else? I think we just cash out. Now, we do have 102. We only need 100 to gamble. So we'll do 1. No. Oh, wait. Just hit the snake. Oh. What do you know? Another 20. I feel like I just need to keep spinning for clovers at this point. If there's a pattern to this, I don't know what it is. Aw, boo. Yeah, if there's like rules for gambling in this game and there's hints for it, maybe I'll discover them one day. But as of right now, I know nothing. We got 3 left. Damn it. Okay. Well, we've got our 100 coins. Let's go ahead and gamble our 100 coins. Gambling always pays off. We've never been punished. Let's see what happens. Gambling is always safe. See? Never punished. Now we have 200 coins. What are we going to do with them? Literally nothing. I just nothing. We don't have anything to spend money on. Why the fuck do we have 200 coins now? I hate this game. It's the only one I didn't care about. Remember when we tried to do this a ton and we kept wanting to get extra money? Ugh. Well, we finally won on a payout that was completely useless. I don't want to keep gambling. There's no reason to. There's a pattern to be set to win the jackpot, but did you not? I haven't played enough to find it. Oh, okay. Also, apparently you can just fall into the pool from here? That's crazy. Also, is there... Huh? Oh, there's a coin back here. Hey guys, I'm gonna just jump into the pool. It has a desire sensor when you don't want the coins anymore. Yeah, it knows. It knows good and well. Well, you know what? The locker room is a great room to test for rank 8. Because if the note's hidden in a locker, we have a lot of keys. So I think this is a good one to try. Plus, you also have to have a pool to get it in the first place. So let's see where our hidden note is. I hope it's not in there. I hope it would be in one of the lockers that's already open. I don't think it is. I think it's in a closed locker. Yeah, you didn't really miss anything crazy, Alexis. Just walking and talking. We haven't had anything crazy happen. Well, it's definitely in one of the lockers. But I went for it because we have 11 keys already. A trophy room and an attic. Well, we'll take the trophy room. We can't take the trophy room. We could take the attic, but then we don't have a roll to go left and come back down. So I think I'm going to redraw and get a better chance at that. Okay. It's not powered, so that kind of sucks. The pump room is pretty good here. Can someone tell me, we can swap our allowance and our stars, right? Isn't that an option? If we get a powered laundry room, because I'd be willing to do that. I'm not opposed to that. But I'll take the puzzle room right now. You can swap them, okay. Hey, we got a secret garden key. Maybe we will be going into our antechamber today. Who knows? The original spare room blue tint memo says, since we can't access it anymore. You know what? Yeah, I would like to know. I think that's fair. Imagine 200 gems right now. Yeah. I'd like to ask. Let's see. No, we're good, Alexis. I've got enough keys. I'm just going to power through all the lockers anyways. I will take the music room, I think, here. The dark room is just too risky. And I want my rerolls to have a better chance. Now, we did get a prism key. And another regular key. We have a silver key. You know what? What if we do get a chamber of mirrors here? Could we even... No, we couldn't do anything with it. What are some blue rooms that have extra doors in them? It said there are 12 different potential spare room upgrades. That's kind of funny. Oh, we could get a boiler room up here. Let's use our silver key. Okay. We haven't done the blue card in the aquarium yet. But it also makes sense that the aquarium's blue card might need to have the tanks drained again. You know what I mean? So, I'm thinking we should go for the aquarium because we have a pump room right here in case we need to drain it. I'm going to take the aquarium one here. It does use our last gym. But since we have a pump room right next to it, like I just feel like that's going to be like something that they would throw at you, you know? Please give me a key. Dang, that sucks. I was kind of hoping for a key. Alright. Is there a blue note visible anywhere in here? Well, let's check the tanks last. Let's just scan the door first. And the barrel. I don't want north-facing rooms. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I'll just take the compass so it stops beeping. Okay. I don't see a blue note visible directly to me here. I'm going to check the sides of the tanks and see if it's tucked in. Doesn't look like it. I think we are going to have to drain it. Well, I think... yeah, I think I gotta go drain the tanks. I'm gonna go do that, since it's right here. Oh, it was right there? Wait, the middle one? Right, I looked at it right here, right? And then I saw it... this? Oh, you can interact with it. Never mind. I thought that this was part of the line for that. I literally looked at this for half a second, and I was like, oh, card! No, and then I walked right past it. That's so funny. This tank contains a red herring. Good to know. I can't believe I looked at it and was like, gaslit myself into thinking I needed to go drain it. This tank contains a red herring. This is the one that showed the hallway. So yeah, this is the one where there was nothing. Remember we looked for a sign and there was nothing there? That's pretty funny. Alright, let's throw in the aquarium. And it just says, this tank... oop, I can do this. This tank contains a red herring. Beautiful. Yeah, quite literally a red herring. If only they had the fish in there. Alright, let's see. What have we got going on for us here? This gives me a higher chance at getting a powered room. No, TCU, I'm not worried about it. I think I'm gonna draft from here because I want a boiler room. I don't have keys for a boiler room. Ooh, but we did say we wouldn't mind taking a sauna here. Although, oh, we can't take the clock tower. I guess we're taking the sauna, although a cloister... no, we've got the rotunda over there. Even though we have no gyms, I'm going to take the sauna, in case the sauna has a gym in it anyways. Plus, let's see what note's in the sauna. Well, we got running shoes. Yeah, I've been enjoying the sauna a lot. There it is, tucked in down there. No items, unfortunately. This is a long one. Saunas are commonplace in both businesses and residences in Costa Rica. Boo, what a bullshit note. What a lame note. Okay. It is funny, though. Sauna. Saunas are commonplace in both businesses and residences in Costa Rica. Oh, that's not right. Okay. Well, there's our blue note for the sauna. Now it's time to head back and hopefully obtain gems of some kind. We might as well just do this while we're here. I knew it. I knew it was going to be in the one with the other note. There's a reason I came to this locker first. That wasn't just pure happenstance. I was like, they would probably be kind enough, at least, to put it in another locker note. So I was thinking it was either going to be this one, or whichever one of these two had the note, and then this one. The memo next to this is a lie. That's funny. All right. Locker room. The memo next to this one is a lie. And just so we have it, it's Kirk Darren is a pseudonym. It's not. Kirk Darren's a person. Whole ass person. Okay, so what have we got next? We have no gyms, but we need to go back to the Great Hall. We can go up from the Great Hall. We can also draft from the Rotunda. And we can get Secret Garden. We also have Blessing of the Shrine today. Permanent additions. What should we do with our Prism Key? We could use our Prism Key right here on the Great Hall, but the foyer's unlocked, so we can't do that. The Rotunda, we could likely use the Prism Key. Really no need for it. We're doing quite well for ourselves. Is there more? What the heck? Oh, there's a key right here. I didn't even see it. Yeah, it doesn't work on blues. We can't use it. But I meant like the Secret Garden key from the Rotunda right here. We don't need to go into our nurse's station. The shoes are nice. Also, for anyone that didn't get to see, this is our spare veranda. I think it looks beautiful. I love it. It's a very pleasant looking room. We can't use Prism Key north of Rotunda. Now, this is interesting. Because this could allow us to get more blue rooms up here. Now, it would be cool to get the Chamber of Mirrors up here, but that's going to have to play out. You're right, David, but honestly, I can remember that Kirk Darren is another one. Like, that one's not hard. Okay. The ballroom. I like the idea. Well, we can't take the ballroom. We don't have gyms. Mechanarium's kind of a waste. We could also just redraw. The Chamber of Mirrors up here is going to be a huge pain if we get it. It's going to be almost impossible to get through. But duplicating our rooms means we could get some of these earlier rooms up here again. If at all possible. I'm just trying to think it through. I think we redraw here for something better. Actually, you know what? I am going to take the Chamber of Mirrors. One, because it's a fun room and I like it. But I think we could get up there. I want to see what's in our Chamber of Mirrors in terms of just... Last time we got a second East Wing Hall. What if we get a second West Wing Hall? Like, I'd be all down for that. Right now, Alexis, we're just trying to get as many rooms as possible discovered with the Blue Tints memos. Alright, we go back into our foundation. Also, for anyone that's curious, if you look right here on rank 3, we are completely blocked off from rank 3, so we can't get back to the beginning of the house. We could only come in from the foundation. Alright, it's time to go to the Rotunda. The Rotunda had something beeping in it? Did anyone see that? Yes, Pablo, we did do the blue sealed doors. Alright, be locked. Yes! Secret Garden key. I like that. Now. It would have made sense to go ahead and go into the Chamber of Mirrors. I forgot. I'll try, Maxim, if I go back in there. Do I follow collegiate sports? The Women's College Softball World Series ends tonight. I do not follow collegiate sports. However, I was friends with someone growing up who she played for, like the U.S. I don't know if it was the Olympic team, but like the USA women's softball team. And now she coaches. That's funny. I will take a din here, I think. Oh, no, we can't. I can't take the rotunda, though. But we could rotate our din and get access to the Chamber of Mirrors. Yeah, I think the Chamber of Mirrors is the reason it's going off right now. Rotating the rotunda is pretty funny. That would have been a cool thing, like as an achievement, is connect 4 rotundas together. Could you imagine? There was a way to do that. Well, we'll take the din here because it's just in a really good spot, and it gives us a gym that we need. I gotta be careful of my steps, though, because we do have a nurse's station. None of you are what I want. You are not what I want. You are not affordable. You're not what I want or affordable. Now this is interesting. Oh, but this works. I'm thinking, what if we got the gallery and then put room 8 on rank 8, you know? That could be fun. It is really cool, though, Jesse. Do you... who's playing right now? I'm just curious. Classroom doesn't go up, though. I think I would sacrifice it for the gallery. I think I just take the mechanarium here. Texas and Texas Tech? Okay, I saw Texas playing yesterday. Or maybe, yeah, no, like yesterday evening I saw them playing. So I guess a chest can spawn in here? Didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I did want to get down into the mirror room. That's why we took the mechanarium. You saw the Cube movies? How did you watch all of them? The chest may or may not have jump scared you. More keys. Best 2 out of 3, so winner takes it all tonight. Nice. A second passageway has hit the manor? I will take a second passageway. I like that. I'll take a second passageway. I have no quarrels with this. You binge watched them last night? They're worth it. There's not a blue note in the mechanarium. And an extra West Wing Hall? I'm so glad we did this. This feels... I feel big-brained. We came back. We've been rewarded heavily. Never punished. Unfortunately, we would still have to go hit that button to gain access to all of these spaces again. But now we still have 3 dice left, and we could roll from here. What do we want to get? Actually, wait, no, we can't. That's it, right? Did we already hit this button? No, we need to hit that one again, that's why. Yeah, we'd have to go back to our hallway, and then we could gain access to everything again. Never punished, always rewarded. Okay. We did say wine cellar would be a good one to dump. We don't have a quest bedroom, so getting to the antechamber is not really helpful today. We could use a silver key to get a room that has multiple doors on it. Do we want anything that has more doors? Not really. Well, that would give us things like the drawing room, the boiler room, the pool, a security room. Yeah, I figure the Mechanarium Blue Note, we're going to have to get all 8 doors. Let's try using a silver key here. Did we have the dining room done? We did do the dining room. Okay, so let's redraw. Conference room, still doable. We might as well get it out of the way. I mean, there's no need to, like, fight it. Like, we want to discover them all at some point. So let's just take the conference room now, just for the heck of it. We don't know what room is important either, and no one better fucking tell me which room is important. Okay. I don't want someone to be like, you should draft these 3 rooms up there. If you type that, I'm banning you. Alright, now, where's my blue note? In this room. Let's take a look-see. Is it in one of the chairs or under the table? No. Is it on the table? Okay, maybe it's on the table. It is. It's underneath it right here. Red memo... Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. Red memos were created by Kirk Darren and approved by the Baron and questionably served as the estate's primary security system. Interesting. To be fair, we did know this, though. Yeah, the important rooms are the blue rooms. We should draft those. I believe it. You should draft these 3 rooms, literally. You and Lil Finale are trying to get me caught up in my own complaints. Alright, conference room. Red memos were created by Kirk Darren and approved by the Baron and questionably served as the state's... I'm having some terrible typos today. Primary security. Dang it. Security. I just typed it wrong again. Security system. I am trying to type with, like, just my left hand, though, and not my right hand, so I'm struggling. That is part of it. Okay, so we've established the conference room. Now, what have we got going on for us? I will take a clock tower. I am willing to spend a gem. Now, how many rooms are there that cost gems? I'll take a clock tower for tomorrow. If we take the clock tower for tomorrow, we don't have to end our day. This is good, because tomorrow we're not going to have the key card. Tomorrow we're not going to have the key card. Also, there's usually a gem up here anyways. If you make 2 same blue rooms by the mirror chamber, would the notes be the same? Yes, except maybe the classrooms. Interesting. Free rooms from the stopwatch. I'll pick it up, but it's not like it's going to help us. Run. Shit, where am I going? Come on, send it. Get me in there. We made it. These are awful. Ew. Okay. Interesting. Laboratory we're likely to take early on. Study we very rarely take anyways. This is a tough decision. I can't really decide here. Hold on. Let me think it through. Excuse me. I got a yawn. Okay. We have the study. What other rooms will we want to get? Look, let me put it this way. There's still a chance that we would draft a study this far into the runs. There's no way we're drafting a laboratory at this part. I'm drafting the lab. Is there any other room that would be, like, super rare to get? Like, we can't get the pump room, the sauna, and the locker room. Wine cellar? We could try to roll for a wine cellar, but honestly, I'm just gonna take the laboratory. Well, I mean, it is a dead end already. Maybe we could. Let's see. Let's see if we get lucky. Maybe we try to get a wine cellar. Oh, you know what? Even better, the utility closet. We made the utility closet rare, and we don't take this room anymore, like, ever. We don't have the utility closet, do we? No, this is perfect. Okay, we're taking utility closet here. I know the lab. I was feeling the lab, honestly, but utility closet, it just makes sense to get rid of it. We don't ever take this room. Okay, now... It's behind the box, by the way? Behind the paint can? What, right here? I don't see a blue note over here, unless it's on the wall. I'm not sure. By the paintings? Do I just not see it? Am I crazy? I'm gonna go back to solving this for fun. Okay, let's see what the order was. Hold on. Oh, I gotta go back and find my order again. Alright, hold on. Let me see. It's past all of my, I wrote down all the painting stuff. Okay, so the first one is off. I remember that much. Then the... Oh, wait, yeah, that makes it white, so you have to, like... Yeah, I gotta reset that. Hold on. I can do that. Give me a second. You go, you go, you go, you go. Now, white was the fourth one, because it's off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay. Blue notes can be gray. Remember the mailroom one? Yeah. Oh, look, it's right here. That's crazy. Isn't this what we just talked about? People were like, it's over there, it's over there, it's there. No, it's right fucking here. DC's power designs for the vac controls were partly inspired by the gift they received from their client, an original Moragi box. Oh, that's kind of cool. No, don't worry, you're good. I'm just kind of giving you guys shit. Mostly I'm giving you guys shit because no one said Oh, I think it's over there. A bunch of people just typed in, like, the painting, look at the box, the painting. And I was like, I doubt it would be there. All right, utility closet says DC. Oh, my bold is on. DC powers. Remember, I'm taking all the suggestions I can. Also, Ziddings, you're good, because yours was a suggestions. A suggestion. DC powers. Oh, wait, let me go ahead and do this. For the vac controls, we're partly... typing with one hand is not fun. I'm doing chicken scratch. I can't type with my left hand. I need to try both. From their client. And... I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. An original? Wait, what does that say? Oh, an original Moragi box. Okay. Beautiful. Utility closet has been scoped out. That is so many rooms. It is a lot. Okay, well we have dinner now, so we can choose what room we want to end in, and you guys know what I want to end in. The secret garden. I will eat my dinner, though. Okay, so now that we have extra steps, we can do one of two things. We can go back, because Maxim wanted to see if the spare veranda actually compares to the real thing. And then the only other thing we can do today is Blessing of the Monk, and I said I wanted to put the secret garden out there, so that's what I'm going to do. Didn't I have a fish before? What do you mean? Did it change after I walked past it or something? Well, there's no reason we're not going in there today, so... we'll leave these be. I still haven't tried the clock tower outside, but Secret Garden I'm putting outside because I have to. Chamber of Mirrors outside would be funny, but I feel like it's not going to work. I feel like the room will actually duplicate and be unusable. An apple! Yes. Yum yum. Salt triggered, guys. Okay. Now we'll screenshot this and let's see how accurate it is to the outside. An orange. I love that we have 219 coins. Okay. Let me go back up here. Just wanted to open the garage door because I'm a menace. Alright, so I think we're going to end out here for the day, which means no more Royal Scepter. Which is okay, because we still have Banner of the King. Now, we also won't have a key card anymore. So we're not going to have a key card tomorrow. I do need to go back to my coat check, probably. Where is my coat check? It is at the front of the house. So go to the coat check the paper crown. That's what I need to do. So go back to our foundation. Get me on out of here. Yeah, the scepter's not hard to obtain. Does he remember this is the hard part? Yes, that guy. I did manage to remember. Because we can't... I remember that our front half of the house is blocked off. Let's check an item of a paper crown and be done. A key! A key, a key! Beautiful. Okay, with that, let's go back out. Can we look at the greetings for the Reddington card, please? We don't have a magnifying glass, though. I mean, I'll show you because we have the steps, but no magnifying glass makes it a little difficult. I do have screenshots at some point. What room is it in? The bedroom? Where's the bedroom at? It's up here, right? Yeah, upgrading the coat check would be a cool concept if we could do it. There is a banana in the hallway. It's right over here. No, it doesn't look like it's the same. It's similar, but not the same. We'll eat the banana. The commissary or the kitchen selling unique items outside could be an interesting one. Also, the dining room outside could be interesting, too, if it's like a different type of meal. I wonder if the dining room outside serves you a special meal that does something different. But let's go back up here. Oh, hey, Nom. I am back. I'm back to streaming. Not for long, though. Showroom probably has something cool. Yeah, that could be cool, too. I mean, there's a reason we wanted to get Blessing of the Monk. We got plenty of rooms to try while we're doing our blue runs. How many coins did I donate? We just did 14. So we got it for 3 days. We need to try every room. There were 10 different dishes, right? 5 main dishes and 5 side dishes? Or something? I don't know. Anyways, let's go back into our secret garden here. That's not the secret garden. Whoops. Wait, what does the secret garden look like from out here? Just to see. Do you get to see it from over here? You can still see it from here. I know you're blocked off because of the garage, but still, it's nice to know that it's visible as well. So you could still see it and be like, hey, there's a secret there. Oh, I forgot this as well. After you solve this room enough, they should make this plank of wood connect right there. You should be able to repair that with something, so I don't have to keep walking in and out of it every single time. This will be the only blueprints run for today. Oh, that one puts it back down. It's beautiful. I just wanted to come solve the rest of this room. We drafted it. Better get everything out of it. Excuse me, rotunda? Hey, that was something else I wanted to test. Crossing this threshold into the rotunda does count as using a step right here. That's good to know, so I don't mess around in the future and accidentally screw something up. Not going out there this time, I remembered. Alright, well, it's time for our secret garden to be drafted outside. Let's go ahead and call it a day. I hope there was nothing else I needed to do for the day, because I forgot if there was. The Garden House of Cogs. Interesting. 5 green rooms, 6 mechanical rooms, and 6 tomorrow rooms. We made it to 44 total rooms. We made it to rank 9. We took 149 steps, and we found 14 items, and our outer room was the shrine. So, that's gonna be it for today's day. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode, and I will see you in the next one. See ya!